Someone comes here to do terrible things to you, what should I do? To you.
To you?
Yeah, what should I do?
Stand with the right.
Say again?
Stand with the right.
Stand with the right, to protect you, yeah? Because if you weren't involved, if that person, Islam does this, has been doing this, right from the start, 7th century. He tried to do this. This man, he tried to do that, he tried to threaten me. These guys, look at them. Look at their faces. Can you see their faces? Anger. Can you see the anger?
Because you are disrespecting their religion here.
What I am saying, Islam is evil. Are you saying this is evil or not?
No, because you're here disrespecting.
Sure. Let me ask you a simple question. In the Quran, are you familiar with Masjid al-Haram?
Come again?
Are you familiar with Masjid al-Haram? Who owned Masjid al-Haram during the time of Islam's origin?
No one owns the Masjid al-Haram.
No one owned?
No one owns it.
So some building lying around, no one owned?
No one, it's for all the Muslims, but Saudi Arabia.
Excuse me, now at the time of the origin of Islam, who owned already Masjid al-Haram?
مسجد الحرام يقول مين كان يملك المسجد الحرام؟ ما حد يملك. No one owns مسجد الحرام.
My dear friend, please listen.
I'm telling you, no one owns مسجد
Okay,
الحرام.
listen to me. Listen to me. Surah 5. So if I read, for example, Surah 9, Ayah 5. When the inviolable months have passed, then kill the polytheists wherever you find them, capture them, and besiege them, and sit and wait for them at every place of ambush. But if they repent establish worship, prayer, and give zakah, let them go on their way. Yeah? Do you know who this is talking about?
He talks about the Prophet.
It's talking about the battle when the Prophet ﷺ sent.
Don't listen to me, he's giving fancy stories.
To the Romans to invite
Fancy
Islam,
stories.
and they killed the messengers. That's why. You speak Arabic, right?
Do you read the Quran or do you hear fancy stories?
that's
What do you hear?
He's explaining what this is about.
Is the word Romans there?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
Is context.
Is the Roman?
It's
Yeah.
a famous story. You're just reading it without knowing the context of it.
I know the context. I've read
You
the.
don't know the context of
My
it.
dear
You don't
friend,
know the real
you didn't
story
even know
behind
you had to ask him. Now you're teaching me right now. Masjid al-Haram. I'll ask him. You perhaps know. Who owned? He doesn't know English.
Allah owns.
Who owned Masjid?
Allah.
Your mullah doesn't exist, sir. Forget about your Allah owning anything.
Talking about.
Your mullah, Islamic Mickey Mouse mullah, doesn't exist. Why is he angry?
You're a coward. You're a coward.
How can mullah own anything here if he never showed up here?
Insulting my religion. When I talked back, you said no.
Is that insult?
Are you
Yes, you're
afraid?
insulting my
Oh,
religion.
because I spoke back, it's insult?
No. You're saying Mickey Mouse. You're saying that it's family.
Well, has Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah spoken to anyone?
Allah spoke to one.
Is there any evidence for him speaking to anyone?
Well, you don't know the whole.
This fellow says he owned Masjid al-Haram. Can you believe this nonsense? If I told you, hey, look, this gentleman, I own him.
When historians attempt to trace the origins of an ancient city, they usually rely on three major sources: archaeology, written inscriptions, and classical geographical records. In the case of Mecca, and the claim that the Masjid al-Haram stood there since the time of Abraham, all three categories reveal a striking pattern: complete silence until the 7th century. In Babylonian, Assyrian, and Persian literature, sources renowned for their accuracy in mapping Arabian cities and trade routes, the name Mecca never appears. These civilizations described northern and western Arabia in great detail. Cities such as Tema, Dadan, Khaybar, and even Yathrib are mentioned repeatedly, showing how well the ancient Near East understood the region. Mecca, and with it the idea of an early Masjid al-Haram, is entirely absent from their records. Greek and Roman sources also describe Arabian trade routes with remarkable precision. Writers like Herodotus, Strabo, Pliny the Elder, Ptolemy, and Diodorus Siculus list major commercial hubs such as Petra, Gera, Bostra, Hegra, and Najran. Yet not one of them mentions Mecca, not even in Ptolemy's highly systematic geographical catalog. If Mecca truly were Abraham's spiritual center, or the original site of the sacred structure later known as the Masjid al-Haram, its absence from classical literature becomes extremely difficult to explain. A city claimed to be the oldest house of worship in the world should appear in at least one of the hundreds of Near Eastern geographical and trade records. From an archaeological perspective, the picture is even sharper. To this day, Mecca has not produced a single artifact or structure that predates Islam and can be linked to Abraham or to an early form of the Masjid al-Haram. There are no inscriptions mentioning the Kaaba, no verifiable foundations of a pre-Islamic sanctuary, and no signs of an ancient city comparable to those found at other Arabian sites. This void has led scholars like Patricia Crone and Michael Cook to conclude that Mecca likely developed as a religious and economic center only in the late 6th century CE, meaning that the Masjid al-Haram, historically and architecturally, is an early Islamic construction rather than an institution inherited from Abrahamic antiquity. This total absence of Mecca and the Masjid al-Haram in ancient sources raises a major academic question that cannot be ignored. If Mecca truly was a global center of worship since the age of Abraham, why did none of the great civilizations of the ancient world record its existence?
Masjid how many of you are brave Muslims? You speak English, sir? No. You are not a Muslim, sir. You are a Muslim, sir. Please come here, sir. Please, we need some help. You are a Muslim, sir. Please help us. No. They may have read. You seem not to have read the Quran. You have not read the Quran, yeah?
She read it.
You haven't read the Quran. I ask now to you, my dear friend. Who owned Masjid al-Haram? Are you terrified? Yeah.
You're disrespectful. You're spreading hate.
I am spreading hate? How did I exactly spread hate?
You're quoting the Quran and you're saying Mickey Mouse.
You're pushing my mic right now. Yes. Yeah, you are spreading hate. You are the only one who is hateful right now in this interaction. This is the level of gaslighting. I am politely speaking to him. He slaps my microphone away and then he says, I am spreading hate. Can you imagine the level? It wasn't on your face, sir. No, don't. If you're terrified, please cover your face also and move away. Don't. I am an idiot. This is the respect you have for me. Where are you from? Are you visiting the UK?
It doesn't matter where I'm from.
No, it does matter because in the UK we have a basic level of quality. Are you from the UK?
From the UK.
Well, I have a level of quality because I'm a Christian. Don't be. He's advising you to stay away. Please stay away from the camera. Thank you very much. Now, how many Muslims can answer my simple question? If you know English, please step forward and answer my simple question. Who owned Masjid al-Haram at the time of the origin of Islam? Who owned it?
Allahu Akbar.
I understand this is your delusion, but in terms of evidence, who owned Masjid al-Haram?
You're just standing here saying that we're delusional.
Look at the delusion. Masjid al-Haram.
You're just standing here saying that we're
Please,
delusional.
yeah, sure. Don't insult me. Please,
You're insulting
don't.
our religion.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't.
just saying
Right now, let me speak.
nonsense.
Sure. Don't insult me.
I'm not insulting you. You're insulting our whole religion.
Sure.
You insult
Thank you.
all of us here.
Hey, wow. Is that gentleman related to you? Did I touch you? Did I even come near you? Did I even come near you? Did I even come near you? No, my dear friend, did I even come near you?
You're coming near all of us.
Did I come near you? Did I come in a way to touch you? Why are these guys always? Why? Look at these. Hey, look at these sex. Look at these sex maniacs. Look at these sex maniacs. The moment a lady speaks to a gentleman, to the sex maniac Muslims, all that comes to their mind is Rotherham stuff. That's what comes to their mind all the time. A Muslim man or Muslim woman speaks to a Christian man, in their mind already it is clear, sex. That's the best. Why? Because you can spell Islam in a few different ways. One way you can spell Islam is through two words. Sex, S-E-X, cult. That's one way of spelling it. And so anytime I speak to a lady, that guy clearly has some bad ideas about this lady. Clearly. And he is thinking everyone else is like him. Look at him. Look at him. He is thinking everyone else is like him. I am a Christian, sir. I am not a Muslim. If you have bad ideas, don't come near me. Don't come. You've touched me. You have touched me.
Don't push me.
You have come into me. You have touched me. Don't come into my personal space.
Do not fucking push me.
Don't come into my personal space. You come into my personal space. Don't come into my personal space. You 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 come into my personal space. You're coming to my personal space. If you want to have a conversation, please come here.
So I'm not going to let you untouch him. That's the way it works.
Very simple.
That's the way. No, you won't. You won't. I dare you to try then. See what I'm saying? Are you going to do it? I didn't think so. Listen, there you go. So let's keep it like that. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Have a conversation.
This is Speaker's Corner.
In the Quran, 2:127, we find the statement that Abraham and Ishmael raised the foundations of the Kaaba. Within Islamic tradition, this verse serves as the theological anchor that links both the Kaaba and the Masjid al-Haram to an ancient patriarch of the Hebrew tradition. Yet when this claim is examined through the lens of Near Eastern historiography, no supporting evidence appears in contemporary or earlier sources. Jewish narratives in Genesis, rabbinic literature, early Christian writings, and Mesopotamian historical documents all record Abraham's movements in considerable detail. Every one of these sources consistently places Abraham's activities in Mesopotamia, the Levant, and Canaan, regions that are historically and geographically far removed from the Hijaz. No ancient text mentions Abraham traveling to southern Arabia or to Mecca. No inscription links Abraham to the Kaaba. No ancient geographical record refers to an Abrahamic sanctuary anywhere in Arabia. Even pre-Islamic Arab traditions make no reference to Abraham constructing the Kaaba before the rise of Islam. Thus, the Quranic claim regarding Abraham's involvement stands as an internal religious tradition with no external parallel. In the study of the history of religions, such a phenomenon is known as theological retrojection. A later religious community projects a revered figure from the distant past into a newer setting or narrative in order to provide theological and historical legitimacy. Scholars view this as an attempt to create spiritual continuity between Islam and the broader Abrahamic heritage, even though, historically, no evidence links Abraham to Mecca. For this reason, while the Quranic claim carries theological weight within Islamic belief, it cannot be verified historiographically or supported by independent data. This is precisely why debates about Mecca, the Kaaba, and the Masjid al-Haram continually arise in modern academic scholarship. The presence of a religious claim without historical parallel, combined with the absence of archaeological evidence, makes this one of the most significant issues in the study of early Islamic history.